A question I've recently had is, what is the importance of body, heart, mind harmonizing, which correlates very closely with what are the three key biological oscillators, which are rhythm generators in the body, which is the digestive system, particularly the intestinal tract, the heart, and the brain. Research by HeartMath, for example, shows that if we're in a state of coherence, that there is a rhythm that is established between the number of heartbeats we have and the frequency of peristalsis and the brainwave frequencies, so they come into a mathematical coherence, which means that we are a stable individual. And how that shows up mentally, emotionally, is that we aren't likely to feel divided. We're likely to feel very whole as one coherent being, which is very, very important, because most people have disharmony in those biological oscillators. So if your gut peristalsis, your heartbeat frequency, the regularity of heartbeats relative to gut peristalsis, your breathing rate, and your mental activity is out, what happens is it's kind of like an engine that's out of tune, and it causes you to consume a lot more energy. So people's thinking is not smooth, their energy levels are often poor, there's a higher tendency to need pick-me-up foods and drinks like tea and coffee to try to get yourself online. Your emotional stability is far less, so you're much more easily aggravated and more likely to get into tiffs and arguments and just have a buildup or a backlog of relationships that start to get challenging, and your relationship with yourself can seem challenged and confused. So having used the research by HeartMath for many, many years, and there's even technologies that they produce to help address this, such as the freeze framer and the EM wave technology. I was using those with patients that had a wide variety of physical, emotional, and mental challenges as part of their healing process. But I developed zone exercises all the way back very early, around 2000 through 2003, working with Master Fong Ha. And these exercises are very specifically designed by me so that they actually do a couple of things. One, they integrate the breathing, the gut, the heart, and the brain together, which brings you into the state of biological oscillator coherence, making you a much more stable, calm, centered, focused person. And because you're doing deep rhythmic breathing at a very gentle pace, and you're inhaling, bringing your diaphragm down and letting your belly expand, you're actually squeezing the internal organs, pushing venous blood out of the organs. And then when you exhale, your body will pick up, pick up fresh blood. So it actually is a huge pump. It pumps your lymphatic system to help keep your body clean and take burden off your immune system. And it has a lot of beneficial effects. It reduces swelling in the body when you keep your lymphatic fluid moving. And it just keeps you overall healthy. The lymphatic system is kind of like the sewer system of the body. So dead proteins and things that the immune system has killed get trapped in there. So if you're not getting enough pumping, you get stagnant and your body starts to swell up, and you just have a general sense of unhealthiness. So when we're doing rhythmic breathing and we calm ourselves, our heart slows down and our mind slows down. So that brings the brain, the heart, and the gut into a state of coherence. And if we're doing this with a sense of love and appreciation, then our heart tends to open, and the heart has a magnetic field approximately 5,000 times stronger than the brain. So it's really the chief biological oscillator, and the heart actually is the only aspect of us that can deliver truth and justice to the mind. So you might want to meditate on that. So a simple example of how we can harmonize biological oscillators is to do rhythmic movements. And the secret is you don't want to work any harder than you can, and keep your breathing rate consistent. Your breathing rate should not speed up. Your tongue should stay dry. It should be comfortable on a full stomach. And it should not make you tired. So your heart rate shouldn't speed up, your breathing rate shouldn't speed up, your tongue should stay dry, and you should be able to do it on a full stomach. And here's a simple example of a breathing squat. You can just start from the top, inhale, full breath, fill your belly, breathe in through the nose, exhale as you squat, and time your exhale to the movement. And just stay there till you're hungry for air. Time the movement to your inhale, so the movement and the breath cycle ends at the same time. Full belly, exhale, timing the breathing and the movement together. If you start noticing your breathing rate speeding up because of the exertion, or your heart rate speeding up, then you can chop the movement, so you could just go to a quarter squat, so it's nice and easy. You're going to have to do the movement slower to time it to your breath. So I'd only just go a little bit, and then I inhale through the nose, 2/3 of the breath through the belly, last third through the chest. So this is one of the many methods I will be teaching at my upcoming Soul Guidance workshop, to show you how to bring your body into a state of coherence, which is essential for being able to feel the subtle energy communications of your soul, for having a deeper connection to your body, your emotions, and your feelings. And that allows you to get better guidance and to know when you can do some balancing and some healing work before you get a big backlog and find yourself just blowing up and having big arguments or fights because you waited too long. So that's just one of many amazing things I'll be teaching you in my upcoming 2-day workshop on Soul Guidance. Information's in the box below. Can't wait to see you here. Lots of love.